Good morning! We're about to go do a PAX. We had breakfast.
Yeah.
Because we're smart. So because we went to Woolies, we went to Woolworths and bought like crumpets and bagels and very good yogurt.
Hotel room breakfast. Yeah.
Yeah, it was good.
Great.
We all had a little chat about how we don't know what the panelist prompts are for later today, but that's not my problem. That's future Kathleen's problem in about, I don't know, 2 or 3 hours.
The panel's at 9.
I'm giving it about 18 minutes until I hear my first, "Oi, mate, are you from Canada?"
That is a very bad Australian accent.
Sure is.
That was not great. I also like how whenever you're telling me about an experience with like another, like a server or something out here, you always have to imitate the accent.
It's real hard not to.
Just feel like
It's real hard not to. I want to learn to do the accent better. That's the problem. So I have to practice it.
Look at all those chickens.
So our booth is more or less set up. It's about 15 minutes until the con starts. And we've already actually met a couple of folks who have stopped by and given us wonderful little presents and stuff. And we're ready to begin the day. So let's do it.
So, I made for you a traditional Australian corker.
Yes!
Is it supposed to hit you in the face?
That seems very distracting.
The red of her lips, the black of her hair, well, it's brown. It's something, 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 I forgot the lyrics. She's like a spider climbing in your ear. Kathleen, Kathleen de Beer. Now at first you think Kathleen is a seaman, but after time has worn away the pain, you come to realize you've seen those kind of eyes in an asylum for the criminally insane. This vampire nighthawk, this ghoul, she ought to be locked up and taught about in school. Something, something, something. Dear Kathleen, Kathleen, I didn't practice this good enough to bear. Woo!
Thank you for understanding me. That was amazing. You have a beautiful singing voice.
Thank you. I was like, I don't know if I have another song for you at the panel like last year
That was
when we did the Vegemite song.
that was very. We still talk about the Vegemite song.
Like, I have another one in mind that I want to spring on you, but I don't know if everybody's going to get it because it's a little bit more obscure. I think I might. Stay tuned.
You need to have a look at something here, Ben.
Okay.
Don't show it on the camera because.
Okay.
But have a look at this little order that I put.
Oh God. Hilarious scarebox spider prank. Wooden scarebox joke.
That was me. I am, according to this guy, some monster from Australia who apparently managed to trigger a phobia I didn't even know you had.
Oh yeah.
So, I'm here to apologise for freaking you out on camera, but incidentally make it one of the more entertaining mail times.
Okay.
And here, actually for you and the rest of the crew.
Oh my goodness!
So these are not only roasted, but they're grown here in Australia.
Really?
Yes.
Holy moly. That's the one thing that has been so amazing since coming here is like how serious Australia takes its coffee.
Oh yes, of course.
It's incredible.
So that's my apology gift for scaring the bejesus out of you.
I appreciate it.
We did the thing!
We did the thing.
We did so much commerce.
Yeah.
We sold out of a bunch of stuff.
Oh boy.
And now we get to go eat.
Yeah.
And probably have a beer.
I've gone full accent.
Yeah, a little bit.
A little bit. Well, I realised you can't talk about our theatre tonight
Oh?
in a North American accent. It's the gala.
I thought it was the gala.
No, it's the gala.
Ah.
Like a flaming gala.
I've been doing...
You can't say it. You can't say gala.
Yeah.
It doesn't work to do a North American accent. You have to say, yeah, well, so we're upstairs tonight in the Gala Theater. You have to do that or it doesn't sound right.
I think my favorite part about when we're explaining the Australian accents is like, you can't, we're not just saying the word that we're saying in an Australian accent, we're taking the walk there to like rev up the wheels a little bit.
It's coming
to get to the word.
It's coming. I gotta ramp into it.
Yep.
So we're having dinner now. We're at Gammy Chicken and Beer, which is very easy to miss because the sign outside is very modest and then there's a door and like a stairwell. But when you come down the door, you get to this wonderful restaurant, and we've ordered an entire chicken and 2 sides, and I'm excited.
You want to see a dead body?
Always.
Ben pushes you backwards. The camera just falls backwards.
Turns out the gala is way down the end. It's the furthest theatre from the entrance. Gala.
It's a pretty loose cue.
Good.
You guys aren't running. That's so weird.
Wait, are they like vampires where you have to invite the baboon in?
I'm just kidding.
It's bloodthirsty. Yeah, it's hyperactive and it's going to make its way in your house whether you like it or not. Alright, it's in the vents. Okay. Also, I live in a house with vents. Okay.
Yeah, think aliens but with a bright red bump. So what we've decided is that the panelists works great as a live format, that Tegan and Paul are very funny and very good at what they do, and that we had a great day at PAX Australia. Thank you so much. This has been day 1 of the vlog.
Good morning, it's Saturday of PAX and we're engaged in hotel room breakfast because it's cheaper than eating out because it's very expensive to eat out in Australia. So we went to the Woolworths and we bought yogurt and toasts and crumpets and Ben's got lox and bagels and we come over here and we hang out and we have a leisurely breakfast. This is great actually. Yeah. This is also just because of the way the time zones have worked out. I've been going to bed at like 11 and waking up at 7:30 and it's been fine.
Yeah.
Which is unusual for PAX, which is typically up very, very late and then like, I need to go to PAX.
This walk every morning that we do is actually pretty good, if a little loud. But all it does is really just make me jealous for the amount of mass transit they have here, because trains and trams and buses and whatever the hell that thing making a noise is flying overhead.
That's a helicopter.
That's not mass transit then, but you can fly them from the riverbank.
Badoof is on fire.
Badoof, there it is.
I have something for Kathleen as well.
Hey, Kathleen.
Oh, hello.
So I made you this. It's a scarf.
Oh, it's a Ravenclaw scarf.
Yes.
thank
Because
you.
I watched the Git video for ages and he said you were Slytherin or Ravenclaw.
Yes.
And Ravenclaw's a pretty colour.
I think Ravenclaw is more my colorway. There's an amazingly popular YouTuber here, and he's very popular with 12-year-old children. And literally like a school group worth of children just came up and we're just, oh my God, it's him! And we're like leaning over and trying to get us out of their photos of him because he's over there selling merch. Check this out. Those are all of the Fortnite children.
It was one streamer. They all came rushing in for him, then left.
I don't give a shit about us.
I've completed my traditional finish the slideshow for the panel, the day of the panel, which is fine. Did it hiding behind Bandland while a bunch of children asked YouTubers if they could get selfies with them, like across me. Who says like, can I get a selfie, can I get a selfie? No, I can't do that. I would disrupt the flow of the traffic back and forth like that. And now, Kathleen and I are going to go to the Jackbox panel, and since we're not directly running from that to the Loading Ready Run panel like usual, I'm not going to take the camera. You can stay here with Ben and Beach as they hold down the fort, as it were. So, yeah. That, by the way, shout out to the enforcers who not only got me headphones so I could add music to the RoadQuest thing we're showing, but also a US Australian adapter so I could charge my laptop after it died.
Hey, Beach.
Hey.
Graham and Kathleen are gone.
Oh, the adults have left the building, or at least the booth.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if they're in this building still.
That's a good point. I don't know where they actually went to at all.
You want to put your butts on everything?
They should put our butts on everything.
Hey Pascal.
Hi.
You want to put your butt on a thing?
We're gonna put our butts on everything.
All right. Pascal's gone too.
The plan is, we got less than an hour until our panel. We got to go get some food and maybe even drop off the bag. I have no idea what we're gonna do.
Time to drop off the bag.
So basically, it's get some food.
We found like a Asian dumpling place for our pre-panel snack, and apart from anything else, it was quick. Let's see if it's good. How is it?
Pretty good.
I got the soup. Cool. Yeah. I got a dim sim, which is like an Australian. It's like an Australian invention of like an Asian food, and then I got a skewer of smaller dim sims.
Salt and pepper quail. Just one quail. $8.50. Cut in half.
Huh. I got green onion and pork pancake. It's pretty good.
On top of the soup, I also got basically a piece of toast with shrimp and sesame seeds on it.
How is it?
It's not bad, actually.
This is remarkable.
We're in the main theater.
It's the best theater.
Check this shit out.
Open this. Sorry, I have my bag. I was about to leave. No worries.
What? This is absolutely the biggest theater we've ever had at a PAX. Look at these lights, Ben. I know.
Whoa, break my eye.
There is sound now.
What is that? That's gotta be Graham. We have instructions. Hey everyone! Sorry to have kept you in the dark for so long, but it looks like you've all got great cars ready to tackle a summer road trip along the Trans Santa Highway. Ooh, okay.
Perfect. That's
Great.
what we want to say.
We're backstage in the main theater, and there's this ominous orange light coming through a hole in the wall. It's like a portal to the either the furnace or like the fairy dimension or something.
I'm just getting amped up for the panel by reading about Freddie Mercury, so I think I'm going to take a lot of inspiration from that.
Mama. Ooh.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. Got about 4 minutes left. This feels very exciting because we're like backstage and we get to make an entrance and stuff because they're playing trailers and whatnot. Normally we're just farting around in a panel room while everyone comes in. So it feels very grandiose. We have not come close to filling this theater, and I don't care because we're gonna make it great for the people that are here, and I'm really excited.
So until then, thank you so much. Goodbye.
Hey, we just did a big old panel with a whole lot of people.
It's probably nighttime where you are right now.
Yeah.
Shit, this isn't being streamed. Oh my God, I'm hungry.
Oh my God.
The end of the day, which is great. We're walking back to the hotel. The lens cap is still on. No, it isn't, thank Christ. Ben sounds like he's carrying an entire brewery in his backpack. And we finished probably one of the most fun Q&A panels I've ever done with Loading Ready Run. Australians are crazy.
We could have done 90 minutes.
Yeah, and maybe next year we will. I'm not gonna make that promise. Holy shit, that's a dumb idea. But what
doing some excellent Foley work.
Yeah, what a wonderful time though that was. I'm super pleased. And plus we got out and everyone regaled us with stories of the multiple prime ministers that Australia's had in the last 5 years.
Yeah, figure your shit out.
Yeah. That was great though. That's day 2 of PAX. I guess stick around for day 3.
Good morning. It is the final day of PAX Australia, and I'm doing the intro today. So what's up, Internet? How are you? It's the final day, and we're really, really excited because there is a fan meetup a little bit later that we're gonna try our best to make an appearance at. And I actually haven't really adventured around the con floor at all this weekend. So my hope is that I'm going to get to kind of go check out the expo hall and maybe check out the board game area and really just sort of experience PAX Oz. Because a lot of what I've gotten to know about it is from the booth and the people and all that kind of jazz. And I feel like I really need to experience it firsthand, so come along on an adventure as I check out the con. Let's go do it. I feel like I'm a million fucking years old watching that. So one of the things that I really like to do when I come to PAX now that I'm sort of taking over the AFK show, is getting ideas for future board games and stuff, things that are really, really popular. So I like going around the booths and seeing what kind of things they've got going on. I like to find games that are, you can kind of have all the information right there on the table so that you guys, you know, when you're watching on the streams, can actually see all the information, talk about lines that could be made and how you would do something differently in a situation and whatnot. Like, hidden information is a fun mechanic in a game, but it doesn't always stream well. Oh, you know that's something I gotta get Adam on.
It's Sunday afternoon at 4:15, so now it's time for Kathleen and I to check out the show floor.
Hell yeah!
Ah, well, fuck that.
There's VR cricket here, and I don't know what's more Australian, the fact that there's VR cricket or that there's a line for VR cricket.
There's a Golden Girls blind box. That's weird. I think what I learned from the floor the most is that there's a lot of Bowsettes.
Yes. And good for them.
Yeah.
They look great. It's a good costume. Also that the AC is up very high.
Yes.
And I am very cold.
It's better here.
Yeah, it's actually, yeah.
Coffee? I nearly hit a man in the head. How dare you? I nearly hit a man in the head.
Con is done. We've packed everything up. We did it. We have lovely volunteers and they're amazing. And now we're gonna go out for dinner at a place that I don't know where it is. Pascal, what's it called?
Machi? I don't know, BACI, that's what it says on the sign.
Oh.
Apparently we're going in via
this way. All right. What kind of food can we expect?
Edible.
Wait, we're just gonna get super baked?
Well, we haven't legalized that yet.
Yeah, not yet.
Give it time, hopefully, I'm hoping. Take us with you back to Canada.
We have sat down in our fancy area, and it's oh so fancy, but we're missing a bunch of our friends.
Yeah, they'll get here. But I just didn't want to lose our reservation.
Yeah.
Because we would have been at least 15 minutes late. It's time to play Awkward Small Talk, the table waiting game. So has anybody seen any good concerts?
Jesus Christ. We finished dinner, and everybody at the table has told me that I need to bring the camera and run outside. So, yeah, it sounded very, very desperate.
Now I'm worried that we might be, we may have built it up too much.
Why are you this way, Australia? When I described as Ben, what were you expecting?
This is gonna make me sound weird, but the whole thing on fire. Like, there's a pillar of flame. But this is also very cool.
It's so hot.
It's very hot.
Yeah. Oh, is that it?
Oh.
Is
that it? It's like, hey Ben, you should get close up.
It's a lot shorter now than it was when we were here 2 years ago. There must have been budgetary concerns.
I had to put on my sunglasses because it got so bright I had to look away from it. But it looked rad. Did we put the ND filter on? Well, I hope it all comes through.
Pascal will back up on this. I knew it was coming. I was standing here watching, expecting it, and it went off, and I went, ah! Right behind him. And I was like, wow.
Wait, let me sit on it. Hold on, let me ride it.
Jesus Christ. We're going this way now.
Like, are you gonna put the camera?
You know what? I'm going through a wall.
This is fine.
Yeah.
I'm looking the direction I'm moving.
Yeah. Why don't you grab it with the back of your hands?
Fuck.
Like, beach.
Why were you walking back? This
This is even
so much
better.
easier. Holy shit.
This is even better.
Mark, the person who was working in labor behind stage for a while. It's not beach.
You want to carry this?
Well, you seem to be doing a great job now.
I'm doing good now. Now that I understand how you're supposed to carry
with
things.
this being hermetically sealed, as you have it,
I hope so.
how are we going to fit in any beers we need to take back?
Well, we'll crack it open.
Uh-huh. Oh, we'll just open it and reseal it?
We'll just find some more tape and reseal it.
Find some more tape. Okay, well good. We have at least we have a plan.
Yeah. Call in the void, toss in the box right over the side of the river.
I already had that, yeah. Mine was dropping it accidentally, but thanks, I guess. I was like, does Beach even remember what everything is in here? Probably. Would he tell me? No. Be like, Beach, what was in the box? I'm not telling you.
No.
You'll just be more sad.
Good night.
Hey!
I didn't want to push my hand into his zone, but apparently Mario doesn't see very well. He's like a velociraptor, he can only sense movement.